So in 2018, I was in a car accident. I don't know if up until this moment I ever took my life so serious. It was definitely a tipping point into everything that I had written on my goal list or had thought my life would be. It was like, well, it could all be gone. My name is Jazmine, and I'm a singer and a dancer. My childhood dynamic was a pretty classic one. I had one of those moms that definitely put me in everything, like vocal lessons, dance class, gymnastics, like anything I could get my hands on. And later I graduated to like talent shows and eventually concerts and opening up for people around the city and stuff. So it definitely pays off now. Yeah, my mom kind of has this story of me dancing in diapers, saying that she was scared that this was going to go the wrong way. So she wanted to put me in hip-hop classes, keep it professional as she could. There was never a moment when I thought I wouldn't be successful, but I had to eventually determine what success meant to me, and that was difficult. Was it what I had viewed my idols to be, or my mentors to be, or was it what I defined it to be, which is making a goal and accomplishing it? Like whatever that goal is, whatever spectrum of an entertainer, or a doctor or a lawyer, whatever level that is on, I think that is success if you're where you want to be. I think building a community was probably one of the most important things about in any industry. But specifically in entertainment, because it allowed other people to identify with where I was and allowed them to associate me with something. People just want to attach you to something so they can attach themselves to it, essentially. And I think that definitely helped. I would go to every event in Atlanta, like every, training, anything, a seminar, just anything I could get my hands on, which most people think like, oh, I don't want to be running around Atlanta, but it really does pay off eventually. You get to be a part of things that you wouldn't even imagine, just by being around. So in 2018, I was in a car accident. I don't know if up until this moment I ever took my life so serious. It was definitely a tipping point into everything that I had written on my goal list or had thought my life would be. It was like, well, it could all be gone. And it was something about that moment, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to do everything I want to do now. So starting at the top of 2019, I ran it down. I mean, from changing my name from QT Jazz to just Jazmine, my original name, from moving to LA, from, just giving myself the freedom to express myself, read, learn, and also live in ignorant bliss. Like, it was definitely a turning point in my life where I felt like, if you don't do it now, when? Letting go doesn't mean forgetting the past, just making room for a new. When I changed my name, it was a big deal for me, especially growing up in the kind of getting this behind the scenes version of the entertainment industry. Like, my mom worked with a lot of other artists, so I got to sit in rehearsals and stuff, and there was a point when I just had to realize, like, how far do I want to go? Like, I felt like I reached my capacity with where I was at. So either I have to let go of something or stay right here, or be the best right here, which is fine, but that's not all I wanted. So one of these things just doesn't belong here. My quote, remember to not take life so seriously, is literally just that. Because I'm a firm believer of pouring into myself and pouring into your spirit, whether it's in books, sermons, interviews, like, I'm that person. But for a moment, I was overwhelmed with information and quotes and sayings and things that I felt were rules of life. And it was like, you could really just live. You could really live in a space of unknown and figure it out as you go, and that could be your way of life. So, not so serious, Some advice I would give to anybody else, other women, other girls, other people in the entertainment industry, is don't take anyone's advice. We all have a different story. So to a degree, it's not going to pertain to your situation. Just do what you know. Our default settings are our best advice. We will know when it's right. We will know when it's wrong. There's some black and white to things. My name is Jazmine, and I am young and great.